Hi, and welcome to AP Psychology with Miss Tomlinson. I'm Jenna Tomlinson, and I will be teaching your students this year. Little information about myself: grew up right here in the Queen City and looking forward to helping your students work through AP Psych. It might be their first AP class for many of them, but it's fine. We can work through that together. Some information about this class. Materials, again, your students should have shared by now: the 3-ring binder, the composition notebook for vocabulary. The Barron's book is something new that we're doing this year, but it came highly recommended from AP psychology teachers across the country to try and use it. The questions in each unit, it breaks down the most necessary information, but please know we do have copies of the Myers Psychology textbook for AP here on site, and I am happy to check them out to your child at any point in time. They can take it home, leave it there, use it as a point of reference, then just bring it back in May after the final exam. Like any other textbook they have here. Some remind codes, you are welcome to join these, but these are mostly for your children to help remind them about, hey, we have a test, hey, we have a quiz, bring your Chromebook, things like that for you. Some of the big tips for success that I'd like to emphasize for you is to focus on vocabulary in AP psychology. If you can know the definition, come up with an example, your student is going to be successful on the final exam. Vocab drives this course. It is required to be turned in at the beginning of class on vocab quiz day, which is always the day before the test. We ask that they provide real life examples. These are not examples that they find on Google. Can they find examples on Google and Quizlet? Absolutely. The problem is then they can't internalize it and can't apply the concept on the test, the midterm, and the final exam is what we are looking for. So please emphasize with your student to be unique and explain it. I'm not going to give them credit for that example if I can't understand that they know the definition. The other is to take notes before you come to class, whether it be through reading the Barron's book, reading the textbook, or I post all of my slideshows on the pacing guide. My expectation is that they copy the notes prior to that class period. I'll show you the pacing guide in just a second, but the idea is that allows for more time for activities in class, better questions to make sure that they've mastered the content versus just trying to keep up writing notes as I'm talking at them, and who wants to be lectured at for 70 minutes every day. Please ask your student to walk you through Canvas. I have all the information that they should need on Canvas. And the biggest thing linked there is my pacing guide. This should be what they check regularly. I try and have all the links to slideshows that we're doing. What are links that we've used in class? So if you're absent, or maybe you just had a rough day and couldn't follow along and got caught up, whatever it might be, I spend an outrageous amount of times keeping this pacing guide up to date to make it as helpful as possible for each of your students. So I ask that you at home, you can always see, what do we do in class today? Nothing. I guarantee it's on the pacing guide that we did more than that. I know unit 1 was a little off kilter for the different timing of the different class periods, but from this point on, it should reflect exactly what we're doing in class. That way, you know, dates ahead of time to be planning doctor's appointments and vacations if that is necessary during the school year. Any of those things, you can see in advance what's coming for at least the next couple of weeks. Beyond that, my email is here on the screen for you. I am here and available for your students. I get here at 6:45 every day. I am here until 2:45 every afternoon, other than on Wednesdays because I generally have a staff meeting. But please, please, please encourage your student to stop by, ask me a question, shoot me an email. I am here to help. They are not alone in getting this done and being successful in AP psychology. I look forward to a great year, and hopefully we'll talk to everyone soon.